Why do women like bad boys? The answer, at least in part, lies in our upbringing and accepting toxic behavior as the norm. So, how does this influence decisions later on once your child is grown? I invite you to watch. Hi, my name is Sophie, and you are watching Practical Parenting, a YouTube channel established to inspire you to become a better parent by promoting intimacy parenting and a non-violent upbringing. Once a week, you will find an animation on an interesting educational topic. If you are interested in these matters, subscribe to our channel. Let's start by not telling girls that boys who tease them and that are aggressive must like them a lot. Did he pull your hair? Well, he has to like you, darling. Did he put maggots in your lunchbox at school? He's doing this as a sign of affection. Did he snatch your diary from you, read a few pages, and then rip it in two? Well, he is interested in you, which means he likes you very much. In every family in such a situation, there will be at least someone who will quote the violent behavior of boys towards girls in a similar way. He likes you. Let us consider for a moment what harm is done to young girls by surrounding them with such messages. Number 1, little girls are taught that violence and aggression are an acceptable way to show interest and affection. What an adult may understand from a situation may be completely incomprehensible to a 6 to 10-year-old girl. Sometimes adults in relationships compete, but it be in the form of drawing attention to themselves, giving the cold shoulder to the one that they are interested in to try and get more attention, light taunts, etc. Most couples will relate to a light teasing from their partner, followed by a joint laugh and amusement. Therefore, it happens that some adults will then try to transfer the context to the relationships which their children may have. Although children are very honest in their being, they are not usually prone to subcontext and do not understand these messages like adults. So if little Rosie has it crammed in her head that someone who is pulling her ponytail, pushing her, calling her names, that in fact they have feelings for her, then 19-year-old Rosie will subconsciously be choosing boys with similar behavior, although in teenage form. Number 2, this teaches little boys that this is one of the primary ways of expressing emotions. Ignoring situations when a boy aggressively accosts a girl, saying boys will be boys, is a waste of an opportunity to teach the boy other ways of expressing himself. Why boys do this is quite complicated, and I'll cover it in another animation. However, it is worth remembering that this type of behavior in boys is a strong sign of displacing certain uncomfortable feelings and replacing them with others that are equally strong but accepted, in this case by force. Number 3, this perpetuates a toxic violent culture. American associations dealing with violence in relationships estimate that between the ages of 16 and 24, young people experience 3 times more relationship violence than older people aged 25 plus, often people from such relationships that are harmed for years. It is not an experience, it is often harming the other person permanently. Number 4, children do not learn that such behavior can be stopped, and they do not learn to set limits. Accepting such toxic abuse, for both boys and girls, does not teach these children a very important skill: assertive separation from the abusive individual. It is in fact perfectly acceptable behavior to remove some aggression from the company, but children do not know how to do it, whether it is worth it and what consequences it may bring. Children have the right to not associate with such violent company, that these people are not their friends. It is worth teaching children to set healthy boundaries and privacy that should not be violated by anyone, that they can inform about, and they can try to protect. Number 5, and the last but a very important reason, it teaches children that there are different types of friendship. 2 standards are taught to children. The first is that friendship between girls and then women is based on trust, sympathy, and nice situations. Additionally, the friendship between men is also positive, doing fun things, sometimes small and shy but important compliments. For both female relationships with other females and male relationships with other males, it is based on appreciation and support. Unfortunately, the second standard is that a friendship between a female and a male is either impossible or based on constant competition. It does not make sense. Why do we have to learn to unite with a partner only after getting burned in our first, second, and third relationship? Can we finally stop supporting this toxic culture? Much depends on us, our parents, how we relate to such a violent situation. Thanks to our reactions, children will be able to set healthy limits, be able to defend themselves, and know when to. Children will also learn that a friendship between a man and a woman is not based on constant annoyance, but on respect. Of course, the aspect of must like you very much is a clear sign of acceptance of a toxic, violent culture, but there are also many more, and we will certainly discuss them here in Practical Parenting. Wishing you lots of parental love and close relationships with your loved ones. I thank you for your attention and invite you to discover Practical Parenthood. If you are not yet one of the subscribers of the channel, Practical Parenting, please click the subscribe button and wait for our next animation.